Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mary Jo. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, the people who have been with me from the beginning, and all the new subscribers. And thank you so much to everyone who has been sharing and on Facebook, social media, who've been liking the comments, the love, the support. I am so grateful to all of you. And I have you all in my intentions every morning and every night that I wish the best for you all. So thank you. I really appreciate the time that it takes to do that. Now this reading is for the full moon in Virgo, which is happening in the Northern Hemisphere on February 22nd, 2016. I did the Vedic one for the full moon on the 22nd, which would show it in Leo because it's always a planet, a sign behind. I just wanted to try it for the people that follow that sort of astrology because, you know, we're all following Western or Eastern, whatever makes us comfortable. So I wanted to give that a try. But this one is for the Northern Hemisphere and the people that follow the Western astrology. Now, if we can imagine this is the full moon, so it's a circle, and the top card is what your body needs. The card to the right is what your mind focuses on, and the bottom card is what your soul is looking for, and the card to the left is what your heart desires. Now remember, with this full moon, this is a time of culmination, completion. You know, this is the time when the moon and the sun are kind of on the same page, you know, and your subconscious kind of runs amok, and your subconscious is pretty much going to win here. So, you know, this is the time when things are revealed, things come to light for you. You know, the moon is fully illuminated, and, you know, it does stir up in a lot of people anxieties, depressions, manias, emotions just running amok. You know, some people are affected by the moon cycles more than others psychologically, just as it affects the tides and just as it affects the water table in the earth. It rises up more. Cutting your hair before the full moon or at the full moon, because the moon is waxing, it's filling up, brings your hair longer and more lustrous and grows faster too. So let's see what we have the cards here saying for you now with this full moon in Virgo, which is, remember, long-term planning, hard work, dedication, service to others, analyzing things, and showing discernment. What the body needs, we have the horned one. This is my Llewellyn deck, and that is actually the devil in the tarot. And it's interesting what your body needs. The devil in tarot in astrology is Capricorn. Okay, and that is ruled by Saturn. You know, and that does talk about Capricornians are very hardworking, dedicated people. You know, they push themselves. They study hard, they work hard, they want to achieve, they're overachievers. You know, they want to show people how good they are at what they do by working very hard at it, and they look for praise and support and accolades. Actually, they don't do it for that, but they do like to have that in return. So with this Capricorn influence card of the devil, which is the earthly pleasures, okay, Virgo is also an earthly element, and Virgo is also about service and hard work. So it's interesting because with the devil card, if you have been working way too hard, if you've been working hard at something, now this could be at school, you're working very, very hard. You know, spring break is coming up for a lot of people depending on where you are in the States or in the world. But you've been working very hard, you're studying very hard. The devil card is saying it's time for you to relax. If you've been working very hard on your job, trying to show your boss, look what I can do, you know, taking on extra work, staying late at night, going in extra early, taking work home with you. Now is the time it's saying you've been putting in enough time and enough work. It's time to relax and reward yourself. Again, this full moon energy. If you've been working hard on a diet, if you've been working hard on improving your health, trying to change your diet in the way of nutrition, more valuable nutrition instead of fatty foods or fried foods or fast foods or foods that just don't serve your body and don't give it the vitality that it deserves and wants and yearns. This is saying enough of that. It's time for you to reward your body with good things, healthy things. But then again, also to the extreme, if you've just been, dieting, exercising, killing yourself here, it's saying give yourself a break. Maybe on the weekend, one day a week or twice a week, you reward yourself with a little something. That is the opposite of being so stringent. Remember, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So with the Devil card, in this position of what your body needs, it's saying, if you have not been rewarding yourself, if you've been working very hard, if you've been showing due diligence, it is time at a culmination now to just give yourself a little bit of a break and have some fun. To the extreme, anyone who's been overdoing it, overworking, overstudying, also overindulging in drugs or alcohol, not just social using, smoking cigarettes, drinking, all sodas and fatty foods or sweets, your body is saying enough. The full moon is saying shed the light on it, see it for what it is. Emotionally, you're feeding into this, whatever it is. It's time for you to stop and give your body the rest from the excess that you've been doing. So you know which way it applies. If you've been overdoing it, it's saying to just cut it out or cut it back. And if you haven't been rewarding yourself or haven't been giving your body the fun, the relaxation, the time of rest, the time of pleasure, this is the time for you to reward yourself and give you some pleasure, some downtime, some fun time. Enjoy yourself. Now, what your mind should focus on, we have the moon. Now, mind you, the first card was a major. This card, the moon, is a major, and we have a full moon on the card with the beautiful wise owl. Its wings spread over the lake flying. The lake is showing some ripples here. So we know the moon is about water and our emotions. Now, this card is saying what your mind should focus on. We know we just said that your mind goes amok. Some people suffer anxiety, bipolar disorder, depression, mania. The moon is saying if you are taking medication, make sure you're taking your meds. If you're overindulging with drinking and alcohol, a lot of people that have mania try to do that because they love that feeling, that euphoria. It's saying you need to calm that wildness inside of you. You need to relax more and to try a way to calm yourself instead of numbing yourself. If you've been subject to some emotional, like roller coaster ride right now, if you've been going up and down with your emotions, this card is saying also, it's time to give yourself some way of finding peace, okay? The owl is wise, it's clarity. It's also clairaudience because it listens. And it could see, even in the darkest night, it doesn't need the illumination of the moon. It can see that. It's saying also to keep your emotions calm. Also with the moon card, we're talking about dreams that are very prophetic, prolific, maybe even disturbing that you don't understand. Pay attention to those dreams. They are your subconscious trying to give you, and your superconscious trying to give you messages. And look at the symbology and what's going on in the dreams and try and tie them into what's going on in your life to help you. For some of you, your emotions are clouding you right now, that it's not clear. You need to let it clear. You're seeing things possibly in an over-emotional state or a state of fear. And it isn't what it really is. You may be exaggerating or feeding into something. The moon card is saying just let this die down a little bit right now. Okay, let it reveal itself with the light of the moon. Okay, before you make any assumptions or react in the way that is not the best or inappropriate way, because whatever this thing that's going on, you don't have all the facts. Let it all be revealed to you. See it for what it is. And in the meantime, just try and sit and wait. Listen like the owl listens. And see with your eyes before you say anything or emotionally. So this way you can find out the truth of what's going on and let it be revealed to you. Now, with what your soul is looking for on the bottom, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles does talk about a successful venture, something you've worked hard on coming into fruition. She has the hooded falcon on her arm. Now, maybe what your soul is longing for is something that is third dimensional, physicality. And with this Virgo and Moon, it is physicality. So I'm saying there's a physical healing that you're looking for, a balancing. A lot of us are awakening, and this is with this Piscean sun. That's the 12th house. That's your spirituality. That's intuition. That's psychic abilities, okay? This is coming together. This is compassion. So all of these things, in the 9 is an ending. So is the full moon, an ending, a culmination. Maybe you're trying to use your inner sight, your inner light, to ground yourself, to balance yourself, to manifest those things that you want in this third dimensional world. This is the end of the hard work. So it's saying here your soul is looking for and longing for that spiritual balance in this earthly plane to keep yourself stable. And once you can do that and find alignment with yourself, soul and body, you can manifest all the things that you want into your life. Health, wealth, luck, love, that house, that car, great grades, the person of your dreams. All those things, because the 9 is that coming to an end and completion. So let your soul, at this new full moon in Virgo, take on a healing in the body, in the mind. Quiet yourself. Spend some time in meditation. Spend some time, even if it's in the bathroom, okay? Brushing your teeth, taking a shower, taking a bath. Let your mind wander, okay? And just let it go. Everything from this physical world, this third dimensional world, the stresses, the worries, everything that this full moon draws up. Like I said, that subconscious mind's going to win. Let it all go. Let it all out so that you can find yourself stability and grounding. And that's that strength that those pentacles are. The great foundation, the stability, the fortitude. And Virgo puts that long term. So whatever you're working on right now to bring into completion with this mind, body, spirit, and this third dimensional realm is going to be for a long term. Remember, the full moon and the new moons, even the eclipses, they happen in a day or so, but they go out and stretch out sometimes 6 months for us, that we can feel the energy and feel the results. So remember, with this earthly Virgoan energy, you want to go outside and you put your feet in the grass, the dirt, the sand. If you have crystals, if you have stones, keep them around you. Set your intentions and your prayers at the time of the full moon. Give thanks to Source, to God, whatever you call your highest self, your angels, and just say to them, thank you for giving me sight within and clarity within in this third dimensional realm, so that I could stay grounded and balanced and feel complete. And then here in the what the heart desires, we have another major with death. So we're saying that our heart is desiring transformation, healing, peace, letting go. Whatever has been going on in your life, that with this full moon in Virgo, let's try and say that we're going to come to an end of whatever it was. We're looking for transformation and peace within our heart. We're looking for transcendence here. This is a time of balance and completion that we're looking for. So the death card is saying shed the old skin, shed the old ways, shed the old thoughts. If it's a relationship, let it go. It's toxic. Even if it's family and friends, draw boundaries and limitations of what you will allow in your life to happen. Limit your time with these people if you have to be with them because they have family. Avoid confrontation, conversations. Walk away from it. Excuse yourself. Remove yourself. This is a time for you to explore what you truly want in your life for yourself, and then how you relate to others. Your heart is longing for peace. Your heart is longing for balance. Your heart is longing for change. It is time to shift. Trust. Trust in spirit, trust in Source. Ask them to help you at this time to shift and align yourself with this time of completion and have it long term. Well, I hope this reading helps you. It's some very interesting, deep emotional cards here, but remember, we're putting this out long term. So set your intentions on the 22nd and project them long term to manifest them, but that they're lasting. So thank you again for everyone who's subscribing. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I wish you the best.